GameRanks presents 5 shocking gamer stories that are actually true. We scoured the internet for real news stories that actually involve gamers, and some of them are really freaking crazy. So let's get right into it, starting off with number 5. A 20-year-old guy spent 6 months looking for the person who killed his online character in a knife fight in the game, and found him living only a few miles away. So what did he do? He stabbed him in the chest. Yeah, according to the London Telegraph, this apparently happened in France. Apparently, they're really serious about their Counter-Strike games. The 20-year-old gamer stalked and hunted down his prey, but thankfully he survived the stabbing. According to reports, this overzealous and frankly crazy Counter-Strike player will spend 2 years behind bars and then have a lot of anger management therapy. Remind me never to kill anyone in a video game again, ever. Number 4. A father in China was sick of watching his 20-something-year-old son waste his life playing video games, so the father went out and hired hitmen to play the video game, hunt down his characters, and make his life a living hell, and hopefully, therefore, keep him from playing video games ever again. The father was just really pissed off at seeing his son play games for days on end after being unemployed for months and not even bothering to look for a new job. The online players the father hired were basically just sitting around all day waiting for the player to come on so they could kill him immediately upon spawning. They basically made his online gaming life a living hell until eventually the poor sap got wise, figured it out, and confronted his father. Thankfully, this didn't end up like our last story, and nobody murdered anybody. But apparently, this is not an uncommon thing in China, which is pretty damn crazy. And I don't know about you guys, but if my dad was sick of me being a bum and playing video games all day, he would probably just throw my TV out the window. Or worse, maybe he'd set my PS4 on fire. You guys don't know my stepdad. He's really vindictive. Number 3. In 2011, a bunch of people were playing Foldit. Foldit is an online puzzle game that focuses around protein folding and actually playing and figuring things out for the development of scientific research. The hardcore players eventually resolved the structure of an enzyme that causes an AIDS-like disease in monkeys. Now, researchers had been working on that problem for 13 years. The gamers solved this problem in 3 weeks. That is a crazy achievement for a game, especially when you're putting all that time in and you're not even gonna get a platinum trophy. I mean, really, if you think about it, if gamers out there can beat Bloodborne in less than a week, then they can definitely probably find the cure for cancer. Am I right or am I wrong? The creators of this Foldit game estimate that the number of people working on protein folding and stuff around the world has increased by 4 times in the past 2.5 years. So all these thousands of people have technically been playing this game and working towards contributing advances in medical science and research. And you've been playing Fallout New Vegas for 200 hours. What world issues have you solved?
Please, sir, take pity on us.
No! Number 2. A gamer once complained in the Runic Games forums, that's the creators of Torchlight, that a specific camera effect made a game unplayable for her due to a rare eye condition. Mere hours later and early on a Sunday morning, the freaking developers released a patch that added a user toggle for the effect. They solved that problem for her instantaneously. There's not much more to this story other than the fact that that is bananas customer service and probably the greatest developer response time we've ever seen. It took them months to fix Battlefield 4. What the fuck? Runic Games really kind of set a precedence for this kind of stuff and how developers and publishers should interact and listen to the people who actually play their games. Number 1. 2 French gamers built a mod for their Sega Genesis console that would give them an electric shock whenever they sustain damage in a game. Yes, these guys are crazy. They go by the nicknames of Diad and Furtek, and they connected a pair of stock Genesis gamepads to electrified collars. You know, the ones that they put on dogs to make them not bark. It was basically a success, if you want to call it that. They did some good coding, but they released instructions on how to do it online for anybody else who's just as crazy as them. And the best part, they captured it all on YouTube.
Ah, mais dans les doigts, putain. J'arrête. Je pense que c'est une belle fin, ça.
So if you really want to punish yourself and really feel the failure in video games, maybe this thing is for you. Maybe by torturing yourself with electric shocks, you'll finally get better at Call of Duty or something. I don't know. Or maybe you'll accidentally burn your house down. Good luck. So those were 5 shocking gamer stories that were actually true. Now do you see why we included shocking in the title? Get it? But most importantly, we want to know, can you guys add anything to this list? Do you have any crazy stories that top these? Have you heard anything in the news that involves video games that is absolutely crazy and unbelievable? Definitely let us know in the comments. But if you enjoyed this video and you had a good time, maybe hit the like button. It really helps us out. Even better, subscribing helps you guys out because we do giveaways and videos like this all the time. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.